Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen Manga here, and I hope you're having a great day. So, if you're enjoying my content, give me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So, we are reviewing Demon Slayer episode 19, Hinokami. Let me just say that this uh, this is going to be a short review, but this episode was just immaculate in the sense that it was well put together. Choreography, the music was well done, and the premise for this episode is that a couple of things that were actually introduced were formally introduced to one of the 12 Kazukis, and which is an elite demon group, right? And Tanjiro has to go against him, and uh, this Spider Silk clan member, he who's part of the 12 Kazukis, he's basically kind of enthralled and also jealous of the bond that him and Nezuko have, which is Tanjiro and Nezuko. So, because at some point, Nezuko comes out to try to protect him, and he's like, "What? This is the bond, things of that nature." He's like, "I want that." So, in a sense, that he actually, cynically, just wants Nezuko as his sister. So anyway, the episode goes on, and they go through the trials and tribulations of trying to defeat um, this Spider Silk clan member who is part of the 12 Kazukis, and at some point, Nezuko is wrapped up in the spider silk by this clan member, and Tanjiro, he's going back and forth. Remember, at this point, he has a broken sword, so the sword is already broken, and he's trying his best to defeat him. And just kind of, we're gonna cut to the meat of this episode. The meat of this episode is really, if you remember the name of the episode, it's Kanakami. Upon upon death, or seemingly what seems to be death, he goes through the recollection of his dad, and his dad goes through the process of doing Hinokami, which is a dance, um, kind of in representation of just giving thanks, giving gratitude, and things of that nature. And his father, one of the things that his father's always proclaimed or said to Tanjiro was about that there is a level of breathing where you could feel like you could go on forever, right? So this recollection actually gives Tanjiro the ability to unlock this, right? So even though he has a really short sword, his goal, of course, is to cut off the head of the 12 Kazuki member, which is a lower class member, but still the strongest that we've seen in the show so far in episode 19. So he's going through the process. So instead of the water kind of coming out, you start to see the infusion of what seems to be a heat or fire, right? But I know that these are just slashes that are more on a precise level. Secondly, Nezuko, I guess in this point, she goes through her sleep process, but she also gets recollection from her mom. And her mom is basically saying, save your brother, save Tanjiro. And she unlocks a blood art, which is exploding blood or something of that nature. And the both of them are using their seemingly, well, not seamlessly, their real brand new techniques to this new form of breathing, and also her blood art, which she does say blood art, which is really funny because it seems like she's becoming a little bit more conscious as time goes on. So, and you're just immersed in this beautiful scene of uh, wonderful music. No one can tell me that the music was not perfectly fit in. It reminded me of like those old animes that have like the best orchestras ever. So, great episode. If I was gonna rate this episode, honestly, even though I didn't like shed any tears or anything, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because the music plus the animation and the choreography and the scenes that meshed well together in only the span of less than 30 minutes was well done. So go out, watch this episode. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna show you one more, not a clip, but just a picture so that you could see them both using their blood arts, well, not Nezuko using her blood art, and also Tanjiro using his new breathing before they defeat the lower class or the lower 12 Kazuki member who is a part of the Spider Silk clan. All right, everyone. If you're enjoying my content, give me a like, subscribe, comment. What are your thoughts on this episode? And watch Demon Slayer. It's a really good anime. I currently watch it on Crunchyroll. Go out, search for it. Support the creators so they could keep making this new wave of anime like that. Take care, everyone. Peace.